Hi everyone, this is a video for Leo, Sun, Moon and Rising for October the 7th to October the 13th. This is just a general reading, so if it doesn't resonate, that's completely fine. I do use astrological placements to inform the tarot and vice versa, so hopefully it does resonate, but if not, it's fine, we move on. I do want to apologise for the sound not being as great as normal. I lost my AirPods, so I'm having to just do this sort of a cappella, so I apologise, but hopefully next week's video will be better, so please bear with. So I'm going to read out the astrological placements for the week. So we have 7th to the 9th, Mercury and Venus in Scorpio trines Mars in Cancer. If you're a Leo rising, this will be in Scorpio 4th house and Cancer 12th house. And this would suggest that family or roommates or whoever you live with are kind of supporting your mental health. On the 9th, we have Jupiter station retrograde in Gemini. If you're a Leo rising, this is your 11th house. Which would suggest kind of going more into like a hermit mode because you've had a little bit more of a social experience in the summer. So you're like, did I? But, you know, astrologically, it's more of a social experience. So you might be taking some time to just go within, be more introspective, you know, be more of a homebody. From the 14th, from the 12th, to the 5th, can't read my handwriting. From the 12th to 15th, Sun in Libra, again, if you're a Leo rising 3rd house, squaring Mars in Cancer 12th house. So your day-to-day demands might be getting too much and kind of affecting your mental health. So either too many deadlines or just something that's pressurizing you to the point of being like, I just can't take this anymore. And you kind of blow up a little bit. So that's the astrology for the week. We're going to get tarot and see what goes on. And then we'll just apply that to whatever happens. So let's go. So we've got King of Cups, 7 of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. Oh, this is interesting. 4 of Cups. Strength. Ace of Swords in reverse. Death card in reverse. The Hanged Man. The Queen of Wands in reverse. And, the 3 of Pentacles in reverse. And then I'm also going to get a Everyday Witch Oracle, because I've not done this yet, and I think they're lovely. And this is going to kind of encompass the whole of the reading. So we have got Plant the Seeds. So for some of you, you're like, yeah, either investing or like manifesting something or just trying to, you have an intention for something here, which I think is really nice. Okay, so let's look at what's going to happen. Well, I mentioned that hermit energy. I think that makes a lot of sense with the 4 of Cups and the 7 of Wands. This is an energy of, I'm tired. The rest of the deck structure looks really great, so bear with. This is an energy of I'm tired and a bit exhausted. Again, like maybe you've been too social or you've done something that's just been too taxing on you and you need some time to take a break. And especially as I mentioned, you know, deadlines and work pressures affecting your mental health. So for some of you may need to take some time to rest and relax this week. And that 7 of Wands is kind of like feeling like there's so much pressure and you're being attacked. You can see all these little spears coming at this guy. It's just very much an energy of, whew, it's a lot. So some of you definitely feeling that pressure from external forces. Again, this could be work is really pressurizing you, or you're feeling, I don't think it's a relationship. I'm just going to put that out there right now. It's definitely more of a work thing or kind of like a pressure that you put on yourself. Like, I should be doing this at this age, that kind of energy. But something that's going to exhaust you and you feel the need to just take some time to rest and relax. More towards the end of the week, I see. At the start of the week, I think this is quite interesting. I like the King of Cups with the Queen of Pentacles. This is definitely seeing things eye to eye, but this energy here is very creative. And so you could be, and like the Ace of Wands as well, you could be starting something new and you're getting the support of your parents or, your parents or kind of roommates or someone in your life. I say this more as parents because of the King and the Queen. And you're wanting to start something new that's quite creative and it's a little bit more productive and passionate. I'd say something that maybe even more of a hobby that you're passionate about, and you're getting support from these two factors. And this is more of an income, like money, and then this is more of like creative, entrepreneurial, the actual direction. So the intelligence and then the money, and then you're getting that support to start something new. So yeah, for some of you definitely wanting to start something new and it's really creative and nice and you're like feeling really energized by it. This is more towards the start of the week, and you're getting support from family members and roommates, like I mentioned with the astrology here. And then we have some more of an interesting mix. I'm just going to put those towards the end because that's the feeling exhausted towards the end of the week. And again, that strength card as well. You need some strength to kind of push you through the feeling of exhaustion and feeling like I've got too much going on. It's like, give me strength, Lord, give me strength. And that energy comes through a lot as well. I like that also because strength is Leo and we have Leo rising. So that's nice. Okay, Ace of Swords in reverse with Death card in reverse, Hanged Man, Queen of Wands in reverse with the Three of Pentacles in reverse. I do get the sense that there's, although you're starting something new here, there is also something that's not gone off the ground because you don't really know how to get it off the ground. And maybe you've been a bit immature about the situation and you've been like, I don't really know. So it's kind of like Ace of Swords is this inability to push forward. It's almost like a pathetic kind of energy. It's kind of like, I'm not going to push forward because I'm putting it together with the Three of Pentacles in reverse and the Queen of Wands, which is just giving me very sort of flaky, unreliable, immature energy. And also, I don't really know what to do, but I'm not going to put any effort into trying to find out what to do. Again, I think this is more because you don't have the time. You don't have the time or mental energy to try and figure out something about the situation that's just not getting off the ground. And that's made you feel kind of immature. It's kind of diva energy almost, actually. It's kind of like, well, I want someone to do it for me. Just have so much stuff to do. It's kind of like, I need an assistant energy. And then the Death card in reverse with the Hanged Man. Yeah, there's something in your life that you just have that you don't have the ability to change. These two cards are about change and transformation, and to have one in reverse and one in the other, it's like you're stuck between two kind of feelings of wanting to change and then not being able to. But change is good. I like it when the Death card's upright. People think it's scary, but it's not. It's about transformation. It's the butterfly. Yeah, that coupled with the Three of Pentacles, maybe you're not sure what to change. You know there's a change that you need to do in your life, but you're not sure what. Or you know what it is, but you're like, I don't want to do it. Because I know, actually, that will be good for me. Like, you know, when you know you need to get rid of someone in your life, but you don't want to do it because you're like, oh, but I like them so much. But I know it will help me. It's kind of like, you almost need the strength to talk to yourself and tell yourself that this is actually going to be a good thing for you. And that might be the reason why you can't get something off the ground. Or it could be that situation particularly where it's like not getting off the ground. And you know you should change and transform it and get rid of it, but you're like, no, I don't want to do that. That's like fun. Yeah, I do see that coming through actually. But I do think, Leos, this is the time to kind of get rid of those things that are not serving you. And, you know, again, plant the seeds, you know. We need to start this new journey. I think this is the nicest energy we've got here, where it's like Ace of Wands planting the seeds. We don't want this Ace of Swords in reverse, where it's just not going anywhere. And whatever it is, it's not going anywhere, whether it be a relationship or whatever. It's making you just feel not good about yourself. Queen of Wands should be feeling good. And this is like, gonna be immature. Gonna be not myself, not feeling good. Not being warm either, like not being as nice as I could be. And because I'm being a diva and being a bit more of an immature kind of energy, it's kind of like, well, that's spreading out to other people and causing tensions. Yeah. I do think, I'm going back to the astrology. Yeah, I do think that is, especially with the Hanged Man, and I think with the family supporting you, supporting your mental health with the Hanged Man as well. you get support here. But for this other situation, you're not necessarily getting support. This is more like, I must do this journey alone. And having to be more hermit and think about the situation again and trying to figure out what to change and what not to. So I think that's quite clear, actually. What do I change? What do I not? What do I move on to? What do I move away from? And I think that will, of course, cause some issues because, you know, you're trying to be a bit of a go-getter this week and it's kind of pushing hard on you. And again, that's why you have a bit of exhaustion towards the end of the week that may even go into the following week. But just feeling like, what do I change? I don't know what to change. I know I need to, but... And almost because you don't know, it's making you feel like you haven't got your shit together. I don't really know what to do, you know? You need to just get your shiz together about certain things. Yeah. I think that's the energy that's coming through this week. And of course, what I've said here, you know, take what resonates and apply it to your life. I tend to do the interpretations from what I get the intuition for and what I think it is, and then I also link that to astrology. So I'm trying my best to link the messages to what I think is the right answer. But of course, there's a lot of you watching that are from different backgrounds and have different situations. So take what applies. It's like, I'm not dating anybody, and I tend to watch these videos. They're like, you have a karmic soulmate coming, and I'm like, no, I don't. So, you know, I try to apply it to work, and sometimes what we call the boring day-to-day things, where it's like, oh, I just signed a new thing for my car insurance this week. You know, it's not the most exciting thing, but it is more realistic to those of you who are watching. So I just wanted to disclaim that. But that was the reading for this week, Leo. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did, maybe leave a little like on the video if you want to. And if you did like it, maybe come back for the reading next week as well. But I hope you have a lovely week, and I'll see you soon. Bye, Leos.